Off the rim. Curry has time. 3 seconds. Curry from half court. Oh! He puts it in at the buzzer.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to our random video on this channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the Golden State Warriors going up against the Clippers, and the game just finished 144-98. And the reason why I'm even creating a video like this is because I want to try this out after the game, because you guys on the West Coast, you're in a different time zone than me, so I am going to be trying this, see how it goes, if people watch the video and enjoy me talking about this game or whatever. But as far as this video, talking about the Warriors, this game, 144-98. And what I was thinking was that this is the kind of game where the Clippers were probably thinking, you know what, this is the time that we throw our remote. But it was not NBA Live or any video game. These are the Golden State Warriors. They just completely own the Clippers. No offense to them, by the way. I was really thinking that would be awesome if the Warriors got 150. I was not even thinking it would get this close to 150. It was a great game. They're 40-7 right now. Yeah, this team is surreal. A lot of people chirp about the Warriors. They don't talk facts about them. A lot of them on ESPN and other networks out there, they like to say a lot of things about this team. They want to say that there's conflicts between the players, you know, Draymond Green or Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It's not like that. These guys realize that it's a team sport, it's team ball. They have to work together. And just look at the points. You have Steph Curry at 43, Klay Thompson at 16, Kevin Durant at 23. I mean, these guys were really balling. So I think what's really great about this game is that they were sharing the ball. You have Steph Curry, that was just ridiculous. I mean, Steph, when he gets on point with his shots and you get him the ball, this was no accident, 43 points. And also, he's getting back on defense. It's similar to what I've been seeing with everyone on the Warriors. They're not focused on just the offense. It's not just about the defense. There's a balance there, and you really need that because in a game like this, yeah, it was getting out of hand, but look at the points they held the Clippers at. 98 points. To some people, they might say, you know what, 98 points, that might be a lot of points. It depends on how you're going to look at this. When the Warriors are getting 144 to get the Clippers at 98, that just shows you what they're about. They could play a well-rounded game. These are the kind of games they need. Not necessarily getting 144, but that shows you how good their offense is when they're having a game like that, and they're shooters. So when they're shooting the ball and it's going in, you better watch out for this team. Now, I'd also like to say this, though. I thought it was also interesting, if you didn't notice, they were wearing the Chinese New Year jerseys. And I would say this, you might want to wear those jerseys until you lose. I know they're not going to do that, but I like the way those jerseys look. I also like the fact that they shout out their fans, because when you have a celebration like that, like Chinese New Year, it's a really nice thing to have that they're wearing the jerseys like that. And I think that's a great thing about the NBA also. But as far as this game, this is what you're going to see moving forward with this team. It's the middle of the season. You see that everyone is playing together on the team. There's no joke about what they're doing. And, you know, the thing is with the Warriors, if you looked at them last season, then going into this season, people are even asking the question if they're going to win 70 games. I don't think they're looking at it that way. I don't think they're even want to talk about it again because they're not putting that same kind of effort into these regular season games as what was going on last season. I continue to say that, but that's because the way the Warriors were last season, it seemed like there was a lot of pressure on them once people start talking about the Bulls record and how the Warriors really want to win those games, although sometimes they would say they didn't care about it. Then you go into the playoffs and you don't win the NBA Finals. I think this is a much different situation with the Warriors. Seems like everyone really knows what they want to do, and when they have a game like this, it's not just a coincidence that Steph Curry gets 43 points. You know, when a guy like that gets the ball, you just, again, you better watch out for him because this is the MVP Steph Curry. This is not regular season, you know, some shots go in, they go in. This is him leading the team. And I think the team as a whole, what they look like is a team that actually decided they want to have a leader, which is Steph Curry. And also, other guys are contributing to that leadership, of course, because you have Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant. They're going to lead the team also. But you need to have one person that really says, you know what, I'm the leader of the team. If I want to say something to the teammates, or if I want to say something, even communicating with the coach or whatever, he can do that. And as far as everyone else, They're playing as a team. That's what you needed from this team. If you're rooting for the Warriors, I'm rooting for the Warriors. This is the kind of game that I like to see from the Warriors. 144. I'm not laughing at the Clippers. I just did not think it was going to be 144 points. But anyways, besides the Clippers, tomorrow's going to be another good game. It's going to be the Cavs versus the Thunder. And what I'm interested in seeing is to see how Russell Westbrook goes up against LeBron James. Obviously, the whole game is not about them two, but you have to think about this. Russell Westbrook has been getting those triple-doubles. LeBron James, obviously, he's going to lead the Cavaliers for the most part. Of course, you have Kyrie Irving. But I would like to see Russell Westbrook really put some pressure on LeBron James. I'm talking about overall. I'm not saying just one-on-one. I'm talking about as far as what Russell Westbrook does in that game. Because when he went up against the Warriors, when it was the Thunder versus the Warriors really put a stop to him in that game for the most part. Of course, Russell's going to get some of his points and everything, but for the most part, it was about the Warriors' defense. And it doesn't necessarily mean that that's going to happen in every game, because look at Russell Westbrook. I mean, the triple-doubles are ridiculous. But if we're going to compare the teams, I would hope that we see something from Russell Westbrook. Just gets LeBron's attention, because you know LeBron is out there talking about he needs help for the Cavaliers, which I don't think he needs more help. I think what's going on with the Cavaliers, although they won their last game, they seem to be in this kind of mode or mentality that this is not the team that's going to win the championship for them. And with that kind of attitude, I just cannot compare them to the Warriors, because you look at the Warriors, they want to win, and they want to win another championship, and they have a lot of confidence. This game tonight was, again, it's not a coincidence that they have this kind of attitude. It's the middle of the season. Everyone's getting used to each other, especially with Kevin Durant on the team now. Totally different situation with the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers seem like they just don't have that confidence where they think they can win another championship. And again, this is not trashing the Cavaliers, but I would have to think that some on the team are acknowledging what happened in the finals. That was no accident either. When Draymond Green got suspended, the whole series changed. I'm not saying that just for rooting for the Warriors, but the series did change. And then other guys on the team had some injuries, including Iguodala, and there you go. Cavaliers win the finals 4-3. So I really think right now, the Warriors are playing with a lot of confidence. It's at the right time in the season, and they're not looking like they're that concerned about the regular season to the point where they think they have to win every single game, which they do not. And as far as the Cavaliers, it seems like some people are blaming each other, and that includes LeBron James. I don't think he really should have talked about the management, or even the fact that the team might need another person on that team, because I really don't think they need another player on the team to be competitive. When you're one of the best teams in the league, it's really kind of ridiculous to say, well, you know what, we need another guy, even though we just got someone who's Corver. How much help do you really need to be competitive in the NBA with a team like that? I'm talking about the Cavaliers. And if you want to say anything about the Cavaliers, what I do notice is that some people think that the reason why the Cavaliers don't really want to make more trades is because they're thinking about their future. But, you know, you look at LeBron James. At some point in time, when you look at these athletes on these teams, it's not really all about him. It's about the franchise. It's really about building upon that and not just having one season where you win a championship. You want to have the foundation where you could be a great team. It's one of the things I see about the Warriors. Just look at the star players in the Warriors. You have Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, even Iguodala. I mean, these guys are competing. They're building a team which is built around team ball. It's not just about one person. And even though some people might say, well, if it's not about one person, it's going to cause a problem because everyone has an ego. It's not like that with the Warriors. And that's because you got Steve Kerr leading them, and he's a really great coach. So he knows how to motivate them. I mean, just think about it. The Warriors are really ahead of all the other teams in the league. They're number one in the league right now. And look at this game, 144-98. Now, my personal opinion watching this game is pretty much, you look at the Warriors. They look like they're motivated. They knew that everyone was watching them. It's Saturday night. Everyone's watching that game on ABC. A lot of people are paying attention to them. Again, no coincidence. 40-7 right now. This team is for real. They're competing. And anyone that wants to talk about drama or whatever else, it's not about that. You have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and Kevin Durant going to the All-Star game. And all of them should be an All-Star in the All-Star game because they're playing really great ball this season. Very talented players, no joke about the Warriors. But I would like to know what you guys thought about this game. Post your comments down below. Whether you're a Warriors fan or even you root for the Clippers or any other team, let me know what you think. And of course, if you like this video, give a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.